So with this age of technology, we've seen a lot of videos of black folks just out and about, maybe in a store, maybe just hanging out, maybe just minding their business. Then all of a sudden someone comes along and asks them, what are they doing here? What's your business? Do you live around here? Whatever have you. And these people tend to be called Karens, and it's no gender specific when it comes to that. And this video I'm about to play here, this brother out here fishing, which I believe he's located in Georgia. I think it's Columbus, Georgia to be exact. And he goes by the name of Fishing Bay 2GA. And this guy has a lot of fishing videos on TikTok. He seems to be an avid fisherman. And he's just out here on this video I'm about to play here, minding his business until this Karen comes up and interrupts him. So without further ado, we're just gonna get straight into the video. Let's go.
Hello.
Good, how are you?
You guys residents here?
Are we bothering anyone?
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Sorry? Alright, well, this lake is supposedly for residents only. So, thank you for filming. I'm not giving you permission to film, so...
She's not...
Take a picture of your license plates and forward it on.
Hey, so y'all hear what I go through, right? This the third person. This the third person. I'm in my own neighborhood and a white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. Another white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. This the third time. She's like, oh no, I'm not giving you permission to film. This is my phone. I can film and do whatever I want. I study the law. I study the law. Thank you. I'm sorry. Hey, well, don't leave now. Do you want to say, hey, do you live here? Where you live? What's your address?
Where do you live? Where do you live?
This is unbelievable.
Where do you live? Why?
What's your name, by the way? Because at the next
Karen.
meeting, I'm definitely going to mention you.
Her name is Karen.
wait. Matter of fact, let me turn this phone around. Let me go ahead and get your...
Now, see, unfortunately, this is something that a lot of black folks go through. They have to experience this. They've been experiencing this for a while. There's television shows and things made about this, and we're constantly seeing this. And even other white people use the term Karen, calling people Karen, especially women. But in this specific case, it's just strange to me that someone would actually approach them and ask them, hey, this is for residents only. Where do you live at? And I know a lot of you that are watching are like, just tell them where you live at. Just tell them this, just tell them that. But why? Why? Especially if this is the third time this has happened to him. And we can go ahead and say, JR, you don't know if they do that to other residents, whether they're white, Hispanic. Hey, this has been going on for a while. It's just that we got camera phones now, the convenience, and a lot of people have gotten fired, including this lady. She's gotten fired. I think she was a therapist or a psychologist. What was her name? Tanya or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And I'll probably have it up on the screen, but it's unfortunate. And she's like, I'm going to report you to the homeowners association or whatever. I took your tag number and all these things like that. And then she realized what was going on. But the audacity, I get if you see something criminal going on and you're in a neighborhood, you want to keep your neighborhood safe, free of the BS. That's why there is a HOA. But if you see people just out minding their business, anytime when black people congregate or unlawful assembly, or whatever you want to call it, police are called. I think Paul Mooney used to say something like, white people only want to see black people having a little bit of fun. Once you start having fun, it's an issue, whatever like that. If I hadn't already played that clip, I'm going to insert it right now. Not from Paul Mooney, but from another lady as well, which is just minding their business.
When you're black, you're never really lonely because there will always be a white person all up in your business.
It's just one of those things. So you're going to see what actually happens here in this case where the police were called. Let's go.
And they called him. Like again. This is the third time. So look, hey, I'm getting famous off this by now.
What's going on, man?
I live here and they keep calling the police on me.
You got your ID?
Yeah. See, and every time you have your ID. Like literally the other time,
Yeah, as soon as I
4
see your
times, I
ID,
have a whole page dedicated to this. And so here we go. Again, I live here and people don't think I live here because it's a nice neighborhood and they want to bother me and harass me. So they call the police all the time. Insane.
Y'all catching anything out here at least?
Yeah, we got a little something.
What y'all catching?
We got some, yeah. Already cleaned them and everything.
One of the best eating freshwater fish.
Yeah. But so
it's crappie. But
no, it's not crappie.
I said bluegill's one of the best eating beside crappie.
Oh, no, I like crappie too. But so The crazy thing to me is that the same people literally harass me all the time. The same people. I'm Anthony. Trust me.
Where's the car gonna be registered?
So Buddy seems to be jovial despite all this stuff. The cops have been called on him a few times, and then Buddy asked him, even though this police officer, he approached as police officers should, instead of guns drawn and all this foolishness, he approached, started engaging him in conversation, but he still came about and says, "Do you live here? Is your car registered here?" and things like that. Which I get it, it's police work, but they're trying to get down to the bottom of it. He's not, at the end of the day, he's not the homeowners association enforcement agency. Now, we get into all these different things in terms of having cops enforce policies of certain things, but I don't know, there's a thin line between that when it comes to business and neighborhoods and things like that. I could see if you are disrupting the peace, parking in somebody's driveway, parking in somebody's yard, playing loud ass music, disturbing the peace, but this guy's just out there fishing, and I'm pretty sure he's seen other people fish there. But let's get on to the next clip. Let's go.
Did you live in the neighborhood? When I asked you earlier, you didn't say where do you live.
I was told not to talk to strangers who don't
Right.
introduce themselves.
I'll not introduce myself. I happen to be on the homeowner association board. We pay for the lake. It's a private lake, so if you live in the
Introduce
neighborhood,
yourself.
all you have to do is say
Introduce
something.
yourself. Who are you?
I am John McCallowitz.
That's good to know.
John
Have a
McCollum,
great
where you
day,
live?
John McCollum.
I live
Where do
right
you-
down here.
Where's your
Where?
address?
What street? What's your
30
address?
Springridge Drive.
Okay.
Say that again.
What is it?
I'm not telling you anymore. You got it the first time. You got
Okay.
it on tape. You're recording it.
We
so
got
I'm
it
sure
the
you
first
got
time.
Where do you?
it. And where do
All
you
right.
live?
Where do you live?
I told you.
Okay. That don't mean
And
I
where
gotta
do you
tell
live?
you where I live. Who does that? You can break into my home.
Hey,
I don't know you.
Well, you
Police
asked me
officers.
about why should you break into mine?
Oh, well, you should.
and gang warden. This is the man right here that's harassing us.
Now, these things, you seen this guy, I've experienced that where I was at work working on a job for AT&T, and a guy just walks up, "What are you doing?" Not even the whole introduce. He doesn't have to introduce himself, GR. Why does he have to introduce himself? They should answer what he says. He's in the homeowners association because he says so. He doesn't have to present any ID. They need to respect. They're being difficult. I guarantee that he doesn't do this. You don't know that, JR? I guarantee he doesn't do that with anybody that's out there. You got a clip where he actually, or this other clip, I believe, where the guy actually comes out there a second time, same dude.
All right, Mr. Policeman, video evidence. I'm just letting you know right here, Mr. Joy Porter, who lives over here, is harassing me from living in this neighborhood because he think I don't live here because of whatever reason. Black, young, whatever reason, but he's right here. I just asked him if he want me to call the police or not, and he said, I don't live here. So this is the reason why I'm calling you. This is the video evidence.
Okay, so that guy was a completely different guy than the other guy that pulled up earlier. It reminds me of one of those things that you think of, the whole unlawful assembly thing, or on plantations where it used to be overseers or whatever rolling up on you. What are you doing? What are you doing out here? What was it back in the day? It was illegal to be loitering. You could be arrested and then put back into slavery even after the Emancipation Proclamation and the 13th Amendment was passed and slavery was abolished. Unlawful assembly, loitering, things like that. You just can't just be minding your business. Hence why the KKK had so much time on their hands to do things. This is crazy, man, but it's not over. Wait, there's more.
Hey, I'll just, once again, the same guy. We got the police behind us, the police bothering us while I'm fishing. Once again, the same people over here bothering us because we black or because we young. I don't know what's going on, but the police just came over here and I literally asked them, what's going on? Why are you bothering me? Can I see your ID? Can I see this? Can I see that? I live here. I live here, fam. What the hell is going on? Like, did you see that
Let
shit?
me tell you something.
Please tell them the
This
truth.
shit is ridiculous. It's only because this is a nice neighborhood, majority white. This young brother lives here, and the fact that he's dark skinned, he's a darkie. in a whitey neighborhood. It's sad, man. It's 2020.
Insane.
It's 2023, guys. Can we stop this? Can we stop this?
2023. The police has put up 3 cars. 3 cars. I got one pole in the water. One pole in the water. Chilling. Not acting crazy. No loud music. No anything. And the police show up. Why? Because we got these privileged neighbors bothering us.
Square business.
Yo, you quick on your feet, bro. You quick on your feet.
On everything, boy. This shit make me mad as hell. Like for real, because I remember on the last comments, on the live, and everything I went on, and all you guys saying, do this and do that, and they won't bother you and do this. They still.
You live too?
Still bothering us. Still bothering us. Like, look, it's me and all my lady friends out here, and we just having fun. Chilling. Not loud. Oh. 4 people out there. I don't know who they are. Let me bother them. Let me give them my privilege. I gave them the address. I didn't have to, but I gave them the address until I lived there. Oh,
but
you
bro,
need,
when
you
I
need,
seen
you need
you
to get your
hand him your
license.
phone, he wouldn't give it back. He took it.
He took my phone. He took my phone.
That's why
I showed him the address. Oh,
no,
well,
he was
you need
trying
to
to show his
you need to get your shit updated.
I live here.
I live here, fam.
That's why I was telling y'all, come over.
That's what they see a young black dude doing his thing. Oh, you don't supposed to live in this neighborhood, so you don't look like you do. So we gonna do all this stuff. Like, are you serious?
I'm like, yeah, I don't want him to start questioning us.
What y'all got to say about that, fam? Like, that shit make me mad. I'm just out here catch fish.
It doesn't matter. It's our neighborhood.
Today.
Nigga, fuck that, bro.
No, this is when people just say, you should just comply, give them your address, do this, do that. A lot of people will come and say that racism doesn't exist, profiling doesn't exist. He should just do what they say. Even some black people would even say, why live in a neighborhood? And a lot of people will say that. Why live in these neighborhoods where it's obvious people don't like you? And it's unfortunate, but people want to live in certain neighborhoods as opposed to, and this goes for anybody that has wealth, they're not going to stay in a lot of the same neighborhoods where they are crime infested, poverty stricken, which begets more crime and more poverty. So they want to move out to better locations. And when I say better, where they don't have to face those challenges that are in the neighborhood. So you're just like, you shouldn't be living there, you shouldn't be living there. It is, at the end of the day, as long as they weren't disturbing anyone, making any noise, playing loud music, doing any of these things, I don't see why they should be bothered, man. But anyway, we've been going on long enough. Let me know what you think about this guy right here. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. Helps to support the channel. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. With that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. This is your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Can't forget Tony.
50.
UK.